two teams, I think, that play a similar brand of hockey. I mean, special teams was the difference. You know, simple as that. We have one called off. It's a very tight game. Games that we're comfortable in being in. That being said, yeah, it's not a bad game. Just a hard-fought hockey game on the road. I mean, special teams can be a little better. It's a different outcome.
For you personally, the points haven't really come this year.
Yep.
Just what's your, I guess, assessment of how you've played? Because you do often have to play against the other team's top players and take those hard defensive minutes.
Yeah, I've been playing against top lines for years, you know, a handful of years now, and that was my next point. Is at some point you look in the mirror, and I'm just speaking on behalf of myself. I certainly expect a hell of a lot more than production than what I have. I've never really gauged my game on points, and I've said that a lot. Typically, when I bring my game, the points come. That being said, this year it seems like, you know, nothing's really going in the net. You know, but you know, we had a big enough sample size that 25% of the season is gone, and we're in a lot of one-goal games. You know, if I can raise my personal standard and lead the team a little bit better production-wise, I think our outcome in these games are going to change. So it's making me frustrated. It's hard to control that sometimes, if I'm being honest. And I understand that if I'm producing the way I'm capable of producing, our record might look a hell of a lot different. So trust me, it's on my mind. But at the same time, I've come a long way in a sense of not getting wrapped up in that shit. I'm trying to lead by example and play physical and win face-offs and go to the net when it's my turn. And perfect example is the goal getting called off tonight. You know, I just feel like it's a little snake bit like that. You know, I don't expect to have a point per game every season, but I certainly feel like I could be a little farther along than where I'm at now.
What are you seeing from the team offensively as a whole the last couple games?
Well, I mean, we're not going to get, you know, we had a good little clip there, but, you know, that's the talking point after the game is how can we get inside more, draw more penalties so they get one power play and we get 3 power plays, that type of stuff. Production's not coming easy. You know, it's a handful of guys, and it's you know, myself is the only guy I'm worried about. And like I said, it pisses me off when we're in these one-goal games. You know, it's disappointing because I want to do more. But that being said, I don't think I need to change a lot to get there. I just think it's close. It's just not clicking. The timing's off. If I start chasing the game that way, it's going to turn ugly for me. So I got to make sure I stay the right way and just worry about my own game and try not to get too frustrated. But the fact of the matter is, we've lost a lot of one-goal games, and I'm not producing. So, yeah, it's a talking point for myself.
What have you been doing well that you see in your own game?
I just think it's just playing the game the right way, playing really hard. Thought we started off the game really good. Me, Lobs, and Shears just playing connected, playing really fast on top of them, just kind of smothering them on the defensive side, and it just led to a ton of chances for. Just keep doing that, and good things are going to happen.
When you move up and start playing with see anything in your game that needs to change, or you just keep playing your game?
I just, you know, do what got me there in the first place. You know, just being relentless on pucks, use my big body to try and get in front, create a little bit of havoc with these two. I think me and JT and Meeks have some pretty good chemistry off the ice, all really good friends, so I think it'll translate.
Coach, obviously trying to jumpstart an offense that's struggled 5-on-5. What do you see as the biggest issues facing the team 5-on-5?
It's kind of a few things. I think when we are getting pucks, too many times where we're just kind of just slinging pucks around, keeping it on the yellow and not really making plays. You know, that can work at breaking teams down a bit, but got to get a lot more pucks towards the net. Make a couple small little plays that can open up a lot bigger opportunities for us to really put pucks in the back of the net. I think that's the biggest thing. And getting bodies in front of their net. It's, you know, you play a team like this, they have the wingers in front of our D, and then that next layer is right there. So our D have a hard time getting pucks towards the net and on net. So just doing a better job of creating a little bit more time for our D, and on the flip side of that, getting in front of their goalie.
I thought we played well all night. It was a back and forth game. Special teams ended up being the difference, but I thought the end of the game, last 10 minutes, it's tough to judge because obviously they're just trying to protect the lead. But I thought, like I was saying before, I thought we were on top of guys a little bit more. We were creating turnovers in their end on the forecheck, and that's going to lead to more chances. So hopefully we can continue that.